What's up, guys? It's Monster the Father again. I just recently watched Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood for the first time this week, and I'm not gonna lie, I was pretty damn impressed. Is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood the GOAT? I can't answer that right now. First, we have to discuss what made Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood great. On the surface, the show is rather shallow. You follow two entitled brothers as they seek to turn their bodies back to normal. When I first started watching the show, I thought they were both selfish and only focused on themselves. But you learn pretty early on in the show what drives the two brothers is not only the fact that they want to get their bodies back together, but the fact that they want to help everyone that they come around. Ed and Al are very similar in the way that they both have a very strong sense of what's right and wrong, but they differ with the internal conflicts that they struggle with throughout the show. Ed, the older brother, blames himself for his younger brother's body being destroyed. He's only a soul inside a suit of armor. He blames himself completely for that. And Al struggles with feeling human. He feels that he's not real at times, that everything might be a trick. He really doesn't know what's real anymore after being stuck in that suit of armor for so long. Though they both have different conflicts, at the heart of it, they really do just want to help people. They turned down many opportunities to get their bodies back to normal just because it didn't feel right to them. In short, Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood is a damn good show, but what sets it apart from other good shows, for me, it was the characters. They all played a pivotal role in making the show into what it was. Throughout the show, we see them all connected through the sorrows of their past. There are a lot of characters that were connected to each other through some crazy obscure way. It was crazy really when you think about it. They could have made a prequel series. So much lore and content that could have been included, man. It's crazy to think about. Another thing that set this show apart from the rest was the situational irony. Simply put, it was genius. The way the homunculus controlled everything from behind the scenes like puppets or something, that shit was cool. Throughout the story, you become very engaged with all the good guys and you really care what happens. You really want them to uncover who's attacking them from behind the scenes. And I thought this was like a cool element to add into the show. Like, we, the audience, knew what was going on, but the characters in the show didn't really know yet. Like, some of them pieced it together, but they were dying. No one was really getting that information out. Another thing I really enjoyed were the fights. They weren't like godlike or like world changing or anything like that, but they were really fucking cool. Another thing that made the fights really interesting to me was that Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood, it wasn't one of those shows where you weren't worried about the main character dying at all. Like, you don't know who's gonna die, because like they showed you early on they didn't have a problem killing off anyone. That shit could happen at any moment. And that kind of goes into my next point. The show really walked the thin line of going into a comedy and like an action drama show, because the show was legit funny. Lots of funny moments in there, but the show was actually really serious at the same time. So like you kind of found yourself laughing, and then the next moment you found yourself really sad because like one of your favorite characters just got fucked up. But it was really cool. I really liked that. Like, it was a mix between the two. The show also had one of the best soundtracks of all time. I really fucked with the music in this show. Like, it really fit the action or lack thereof in the story. It was just epic as fuck, man. I honestly could listen to this shit all day. Now, is Fullmetal Alchemist Brotherhood the greatest anime of all time? I don't think I've seen nearly enough anime to make that judgment myself, but if somebody was making that argument, I wouldn't come against it. Yeah, so let's let that debate continue. Let me know what you guys think in the comment section, and if you guys want to suggest any animes to me, go ahead, leave them in the comment section. I don't do shit all day. I'll definitely get to it eventually and watch it, make a video about it. But I'll see you guys next time, man. Masura out.
It won't be that long, it won't. Before they all gonna know my name. No. Before they all gonna know my name. Hey. Before they all gonna know my name. Straight finesse with all the girls. I got it. I make them all say my name. I got it. I make them all say my name. I got it. I make them all say my name.